Alright. You want me to kick off today, or do you want somebody else to do it?
Let's have Josie do it this time around.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I can't. How about the next time? I'm not ready.
Josh, kick us off, please.
Do put in the theme song right here. Start the show. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Average Guys Pro Wrestling Podcast.
I'm Zach.
This week, we're coming to you for episode 10. With us, as always, is
Zach.
The Great Hawk.
And Jose.
I'm sorry I upstaged you, Jose.
It's okay.
Just please don't beat me like that, but like the Drifter.
Oh, Lord.
if you guys are going to hug this out, will at least one of you kick each other in the face by the end of it?
Oh, we're gonna hug like champs.
I'll see you in the ring, Jose.
I mean,
You and me, we're through.
Oh, too soon, Josh. Too soon.
yeah, like Josh said, today is our official 10th podcast episode.
That's weird.
It took us a little while to get here, but we got to continue to bring out what you guys love for the show. Tonight we're going to talk about a couple different things. We'll do a quick recap of Raw and SmackDown, and then we'll go ahead and talk about the upcoming WWE pay-per-view, which I believe is called what again, Josh?
Balls of balls, right?
Yeah, something like that.
3B.
Balls.
Yes, balls of balls.
It's kind of like Buffalo.
Except for all balls instead of buffalo.
Just nothing but balls.
All balls, everything.
Dude, I do
Even
like
Maria's
balls.
new gimmick.
Mike and Maria balls.
Yeah, so
Well, this isn't the highest degree of toilet humor right here.
alright, let's go ahead and kick off. Talk about Raw. Josie, you're the only one who watched Raw this week because I was busy being distracted playing Don't Starve together with Chris.
Woo!
Raw makes me sad, and I was driving to Pueblo at that time.
Aren't you a SmackDown home anyway?
Yeah, dude. I mean, I'm not a dirty peasant over here, okay?
Ouch.
Oh,
That makes me feel bad because, like, the only time my roommates actually like to get together and watch wrestling is for Raw. They like Raw better than SmackDown.
You just called your roommates.
Because Raw has so many great wrestlers.
Which is just ridiculous because, like, they're watching the B show on top of the fact that they're not even watching pay-per-views.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they don't even like half the talent on the A show.
Which is kind of weird. Like, well, they like the people they're supposed to like Owens and Shinsuke and Styles, and
Whoa,
that's
you're
pretty
supposed to
much
like
it.
Owens?
Yeah,
Is Luca Big Enzo, Mark?
I would probably say yes. Maybe like he hasn't started doing the opening. Set.
Yeah, maybe he doesn't feel safe with it yet.
Yeah, he probably doesn't.
My name is. I am a certified G. Oh my god, I gotta cut that out.
And a bona fide teddy bear.
And please don't say my brother's full name on the stream.
I will cut that
Yep.
out. I'm sorry. The alcohol's already getting to me.
Luke Cofferson.
Oh yeah, because this is the 10th anniversary episode for us. We decided that we're gonna kind of record drinking because why not?
Definitely.
So I have myself a nice cocktail that I made by myself. Josh, what are you drinking right now?
I have options between the Blue Ribbon and just straight bourbon.
I mean, you know my choice on that one, but
Why not both?
yeah. Chris, what are you drinking?
I've got me some Martell Fine Cognac.
Oh.
Very nice.
Oh yeah.
So little do we know that Chris is the classiest of the group.
Yes.
And then Josie, you're drinking what again?
I actually just cracked open a fresh bottle of Maker's Mark.
Ooh.
Oh my god, I'm jealous.
No.
Man.
So I'm slowly sipping it because straight whiskey is still not my thing yet. It's something I'm learning to appreciate.
You'll get it. I believe in you.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Eventually, you'll become salty enough of something to where adult taste buds will just kick in.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of hoping.
Oh, this kills the sadness of a Jinder Mahal title run.
Remind me, you piece of shit.
So I gotta say right now, I'm just like playing some music in the background for myself so that I'm not just completely tuned out. But I've been watching Chris Jericho's new like Judas song. This music video is so weird if you look at the background. Like right now, there's currently a clown just dancing behind the drum kit.
Yeah, the song, the music video is very weird, but I enjoy the song though.
It's Jared Dad's choice, which
Yeah.
I mean, Jared Dad's gonna make a few weird '80s like choices, and I love his weird '80s like choices.
Yeah, it is definitely like dad rock, and I'm okay with that.
I mean, I very much enjoy the song. I was a little skeptical because, you know, people going off and doing music doesn't always work out, especially like wrestlers. Like if they put Elias Sampson out on like a singles run for music, I would just immediately like I'd find a way to unbuy his CD.
Or buy every copy and burn them.
I would illegally torrent it and then burn a bunch of copies.
And then actually burn those CDs,
Actually melt those CDs because, like,
Yeah. And then build a machine that will burn those things again.
like Chris Jericho is no
Burns
mortal man. He is the Ayatollah of rock and rolla, and one sexy beast, as he chooses to put it.
Yes.
That's where his rock and roll powers come from.
And we all know what happens when you don't like his music.
Right.
You just don't like his music.
No.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of the Jericho music.
So Josie, you want to kind of just walk us through some of the highlights of this week's episode of Raw?
Yeah, sure, definitely. Well, Raw started off with a very great opening. Well, I wouldn't say a very great opening, but a rather good opening from Enzo Amore. And my God, like, I think this is the most personal I've ever seen Enzo put into anything he's ever said.
I watched
yeah.
the promo on Reddit the next morning, and the guy cut the promo of his career right there.
Yeah, he really
I
did. And he topped it off telling Cass that he is nothing more than a 7-foot catchphrase that he wrote. And I thought that was amazing.
You can't teach that.
Right?
Yeah, I definitely will. Like, I listened to the promo that he did on Reddit, kind of the same way that Josh did.
Mhm.
It's just very good.
It was very good. I thought it was a good way to start off the episode. Unfortunately, it was brought back down with a women's tag team.
With the what? Sorry.
With
cut
the
out just a
it,
little.
I'm sorry. It was brought down by the women's tag team between Bayley and Sasha versus Nia Jackson Bliss.
Yeah. So I heard that the Faces won this one.
squished everybody, right? Hopefully.
Yeah.
Actually, well, I
better
heard the
booking.
Faces won.
Yeah, the Faces did win after Nia took out Bayley, and then like Sasha just made her look silly because Nia handled the whole thing by herself, and it just made me wonder what the hell was Bayley even doing there. Like she did absolutely nothing in the ring
That's
or
ridiculous.
for the match. Like she was out in the first 2 minutes, and they took her in the back.
I believe the technical term is
Oh, shit.
Is what
Now we'll never
Oh my-
know the technical term.
I know. It's just full of suspense.
Dramatic
being.
pause.
Am I still in?
You're back now.
Ah, there you're back.
So the technical term is being buried.
I think that's what's happening at the moment. She's getting, I wouldn't say like a full burial yet, but she's starting to get some a foot in the grave there.
This is the
Yeah,
Bailey
It won't
Berry?
be, but you have to break down a baby face that's the underdog to actually be a real underdog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, fun fact, Bailey has not been since she got on the main roster. She's never been an underdog.
Yeah. If you watch her, if you listen to her podcast that she did with Stone Cold Steve Austin, she was on that. They did a 2-part episode, and one of the things that she was really talking about is she just like she very much enjoys the character that she is, but she even agrees that it's stale, and like she mentioned it to Vince, but you know, doesn't look like they're doing too much with it. And I guess she like wants to turn heel a little bit because you know heels have more fun. Everyone knows that.
Of course.
You
But
better
If she
believe it.
says hug you and go hug yourself, we're good.
Yes.
well, I guess like I don't remember what match she said it was, but she was like watching, or she was about ready. Like she talked herself into talking to Vince. She's like, I want a heel turn, and this is what. Here's my ideas for it.
Mhm.
And then just like she went outside, saw like 5 people dressed up as her, little girls, and she's like, I can't do this.
Aw.
Aw. God
Like-
damn it, Bailey. Why you gotta be so damn adorable?
Well,
I mean, she brought up the point, and Austin was like, well, you know, it's one of those weird things. Like you kind of are almost in the same situation as John Cena is now. Like it's just so hard for you to turn heel.
Yeah,
And,
but
like-
it'd be great if he did.
Yeah,
I don't think she needs a heel turn. They just really need to establish her as the underdog that the NXT universe fell in love with, and then maybe that character will actually work on the main roster.
the problem is it's
Yeah.
hard to tell the same
Maybe.
story twice.
I think it's too soon for a heel turn. It would be fun, but too soon.
right.
I mean,
So I did hear that the Miz defended his Intercontinental title against Heath Slater on
He
Monday
did.
Night Raw. How was that match? I didn't actually catch any of it, but I heard it was a fantastic match.
It was fantastic. Heath Slater's finally getting a push. He let it be known that he's like, hey, I've been here for 8 years and I've never even had a title run of any sort. And Kurt Angle came out and he's
wrong
like,
in that he was the first SmackDown Tag Team Champion.
oh yeah, yeah.
I think he
it
meant
was his kids who were the champ, you know?
yeah, I think he meant a solo run, but I'm not too sure.
Probably.
He did mention his kids, and Angle came out and he's like, well, if you want a title shot, tonight's your night. And he put him up against a match against the Miz.
Is Rob
And
gonna
Talk
land
trash
on
about his
the-
kids.
None that I can remember.
Well, that's why he didn't win. He didn't have anything
That's
to
prob-
stand for.
That is true. The Miz did win thanks to some tomfoolery from the Miz Taraj.
Oh, it's a DQ retention.
No, they what's it called? Distracted Heath Slater long enough by beating up Rhino that Miz was able to sneak in the skull crushing finale and win the match.
Not Rhino.
Yeah,
That's
poor
What's
Rhino.
Michigan going to do if Rhino can't lead them?
I'm not too sure.
I mean, you don't have any cheese and crackers anymore.
My
Like,
tribe
none
what are you gonna
whatsoever.
do without your snacks?
Yep. But it did make me think that Heath Slater, I think he'd be a good IC champion. I think he'd hold it well.
Yeah. I mean, he's always been pretty decent with like singles matches. I was a little upset that they kind of downgraded him to a tag team with Rhino, but like the Rhino and Heath Slater run was very good.
Yes,
Fun.
it was a lot of fun.
It did
And,
what
like-
it accomplished what it was supposed to. It was fun. It was campy. It was nice.
Yep.
Yeah, and he definitely had a very good like heel run with Social Outcasts too.
That was a heel team.
I mean, kind of.
Yeah, I never saw it as a heel team.
It was.
Some is a lot of fun that got a guy from Tough Enough fired because he was an idiot.
Fair enough.
Who is the guy from Tough Enough?
Their winner from last year sent out like a tweet that was like hashtag social jobbers.
Oh,
Oh,
And like Goldust and like Kevin Owens and like everybody jumped on him like, whoa, who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
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 Damn.
That guy's from Colorado, so
Ah. Wow. Way to screw the pooch on that
Great
one.
ways to get fired.
Yep. Let's see. That brings us to what I think is a down of the night. I did not enjoy this, and it was Cedric Alexander versus Noam Dar. They're sparking up this feud again, and I do not know why.
I don't think the fire was ever extinguished, really.
I mean, the fire's Alicia Fox, so
That fire burns forever.
I mean, yeah, Alexander won the match and everything, but it was there.
Was it another 2-second match? Because I know that the last couple weeks on Raw, they've been doing like lumbar check pin over.
I mean, I heard that was how Seth Rollins beat Kurt Hawkins tonight.
It was
Was a
actually.
lumbar check.
Or,
Kurt Hawkins is still employed. That's nice.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of hard to fire. Is it him or Curtis Axel that's the son of Mr. Perfect? Because
It's
no
Axel.
joke,
I think it's Axel.
Curtis Axel.
like no joke though. I honestly thought those were the same people at one point.
Kurt Hawkins and Curtis Axel.
Kurt Hawkins is the Matt Hardy version 1 ripoff.
Yeah, and it's
So
falling
yeah,
flat.
Noam Dar, Cedric, they were there. It was a thing, I guess. And that led up to a promo between Joe and Lesnar, which was great. I fully enjoyed that promo.
Did Brock actually talk?
Yes, Brock did some talking. Joe did some talking. Joe got all fired up and stormed through your arena looking for Brock. And
I thought you were gonna
once
say
again,
storm
they
through
had,
your TV. Like he got all fired up and he just like came out of your TV.
yeah, just busted right through my TV. Like, where's Brock? I don't know, man. Just leave me alone.
Crackers?
Samoa Mania's running wild, brother.
And it ended with Joe finding Brock, but nothing ever happened because they already had like a squad of refs to hold Joe back and take him away.
Thank God for refs.
Right? Like, I don't know.
The glass
I think
soldiers
I-
of the WWE.
Lately, I've been seeing the refs as minions from Despicable Me, just like hundreds of them just walking around backstage doing things. I don't know why.
There's one that's dressed like Ric Flair.
Yeah, they're all just wearing old timey costumes for no reason.
Oh my gosh.
That's
Was that all of Raw? I didn't watch Raw. I did watch SmackDown. This week.
Let's see.
Please
There
tell
was
me
a couple.
Dar and Cedric were the main event of Raw.
No, they were not.
Damn it.
The main event was. Oh, I'm sorry. There was one more thing. There was the Shattered Truth promo,
Aw.
and
yet?
we're almost done with Raw.
No, the Shattered
Oh.
Truth.
Yeah, we're almost done with this feud. I think. Was it Balls of Balls is the culmination of it?
Yeah, that sounds like the pay-per-view's name.
Yep. Goldust cut a promo. He showed off a little video, and then when it cut back to Goldust, R-Truth was standing behind him eating a bag of popcorn, and then attacked him. So yeah, I've been enjoying this little feud going back and forth. It's been fun.
I mean, I certainly haven't. I'm ready for this feud to be dead.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
As soon as we're done talking about Raw, I'm gonna throw a party.
I don't know. I just want to see it done. Mostly because I want to see where Goldust goes from here. I want to see what happens.
Goldust.
This is final run.
Is it
Oh, for sure.
Yes.
Goldust deserves a world title.
his final feud, or do you think they're going to give him like one more title?
They might give him some lesser title, like the U.S. title, or the.
I'd love to see
Intercontinental
Goldie
belt.
Intercontinental champ.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. But like, there's no way they're going to give him the main title. Goldust has been a fantastic worker for the entirety of his career, but as bad as it is to say, he's nowhere near deserving of the main title.
Well,
Man.
Now
not
he
only
is
that,
a,
it's
he's a
just-
first ballot Hall of Famer when he's done.
Oh, for sure.
Definitely.
It's
Let's see what else happened. The Seth Rollins versus Kurt Hawkins, the 2-second match that happened. Seth beat Hawkins super quick, hit him with the King Slayer, pinned him, and then proceeded to cut a promo against Wyatt. It was it.
Oh, that actually reminds me. Somebody mentioned on Twitter to Corey Graves about Seth Rollins' move, basically saying he stole it from Okada, or he said the person said he stole it from Omega, and then Corey Graves just replies with, "The Rainmaker's Okada's move, you idiot."
Nice. Let's see. Neville had a match against Mustafa Ali.
yeah.
That was pretty fun. Mustafa Ali was showing off his cruiserweight chops, doing flippy shit and everything.
Pair of
Actually
fire
holding
jets.
his own.
Dog
He was holding
fighting.
his own against Neville, but alas, the king of the cruiserweights held supreme.
Aw. Mustafa
mean-
Ali is amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, they just lost.
Let's see. Wyatt cut a promo in the desert. Of course, they were in Phoenix, so they're like, "Ha, desert. Let's do that." You know,
There's
whatever.
a desert over there. Let's
Yep.
take a camera.
I saw he was. Well, I saw he was staring off into the distance, so they must have put JoJo's ass somewhere in the distance for him.
Probably. And the main event of the night was the Demon King versus the Swiss Superman.
Ooh, that actually sounds like a fantastic. That's like pay-per-view quality match, as long as
Oh.
they did it right.
It was going fine, and then it ended with pretty much the Hardys were there, Sheamus and Cesaro. I think Elias came out as well too. Like everyone started hitting their finishing moves, which ended with Finn drop kicking Cesaro into the barrier, and then throwing him in the ring to hit him with a coup de grace to win the match.
That's crazy.
Yep.
That's
But it just made me think, man, I would really want to see a good feud between Cesaro and Finn. I think they would have a phenomenal feud.
that term is copywritten, sir.
Sorry, fantastic feud.
That's better.
All right. And then,
The worst.
actually, I apologize. The main event was not Finn and Cesaro. They were the...
Oh my god, you son of a bitch!
I completely forgot. It was Strowman versus Apollo Crews. That was the main event.
What?
Oh, I did see. I saw something, and this is only because I follow Braun Strowman on Twitter. He posted a GIF of him, like Apollo Crews goes for his standing 450 moonsault, and just gets kicked in midair. By
Oh
Braun
my god,
Strowman.
that was great. They played that on replay so many times.
Can you?
As they should have, because it looked amazing.
Yeah, it did. He like, what's it called? Pretty much just like kicked him halfway across the ring. It was great.
That's crazy.
So yeah, Strowman beat Cruz. Then he beat Titus O'Neil because Titus came into the ring trying to defend Cruz's honor. And then Strowman carried off Cruz to the ramp where he came in. He entered the ring. He entered the arena in an ambulance, as is his thing now. So he threw Cruz in the back of the ambulance, told it to take off, and when it didn't, he went up to the front and surprise, there was Roman Reigns. So they had a little scuffle, which ended the show with Reigns spearing Strowman off the ramp.
You got to make Roman look strong.
Yep. Actually, it made them both look good because after they landed, because they went flying through a table, both of them got up.
Yeah.
Both of them got up, looking at each other, and they kind of like had a few people there to like push Braun Strowman back.
Shit.
So it made them both look good.
That is beautiful.
Oh, did you just look it up?
Yeah. Holy crap.
Right? It is amazing. For all you listeners out there, if you haven't seen it, go look it up. It is a phenomenal spot.
I'm sharing it.
Yeah,
Fuck
please share it
yeah.
on our page.
Or
Definitely.
you could just go find it at facebook.com/Zach. What's the name of our Facebook page?
It's average guys.
Smash average guys.
Average Guys
Flash.
Pro.
Average Guys Pro. And find the clip on there. We shared it.
So once again, that's facebook.com/Zach. What's the name of our page? /Average Guys Pro.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Average
That's
Guys Pro. Facebook.
And yeah, that was Raw, pretty much.
Oh,
Chris, what's
Right.
the real plug?
Facebook.com/Average Guys Pro.
Ah,
All right, let's go ahead and move on to SmackDown now.
Oh yes,
right,
all
then.
right. I'm now excited. Let's do this.
Woo!
you guys want to know what the best way to start SmackDown is?
Talking about Naomi and her glowy belt.
No, with the national anthem, you un-American plebe.
Followed by the second most American thing I could think of.
Chanting John Cena sucks.
Yes, chanting John Cena sucks.
Oh, please, he was chanting along with it.
Oh yeah, he's eating it up. He loves that chant.
Yeah,
When I say that John Cena sucks, it's the same way I say Kurt Angle sucks. Like,
yeah, he loves that stuff the way that Kurt Angle does.
Although John Cena hasn't ever come out, hear the chant, and then come back and like refuse to do his entrance until they do it.
They stop doing it.
yeah. One of my all-time favorite Kurt Angle clips, by the way, right behind the giant booger in his nose at Fully Loaded.
Is when they censor it out.
No, he just accidentally was celebrating and he had a giant booger in the corner of his nose. And then the next night, Triple H and The Rock, who hate each other, took time away from their feud to talk trash about the booger in Kurt Angle's nose.
Very nice.
I mean, that man achieved peace.
Yep.
Achieved peace.
So yes, it was a very nice opening with the national anthem. I accidentally
how you
posted it
call-
twice to the page. I'm sorry.
As I say, I really like how Chris calls you an un-American when you're the only person in here who's actually been in the military.
I mean, I was making
Does
a
the-
joke, so.
Does the Kiss Army count?
Ooh,
Yes, it does. So actually, Josh and I have also been in the army. Just kidding, right?
I'm not, though. I'm not part of the Kiss Army. I'm just seeing if it counts.
It shouldn't though. I hate Kiss.
What about the Salvation Army?
I did get a really nice shirt there the other day.
No, so I guess
I also bought a shirt there.
Maybe it was the same shirt.
I don't know. Maybe I bought a pair of pants from there a couple of months ago.
so when I made the joke about calling Josie an anti-American plebe, my roommate Casey, he just was like, "Reddit's just in your head." And I was just like, "But I've never really had a Reddit account."
So back to John Cena. Quality
Yes.
promo. He's continuing to prove why he could be a part-timer. I feel like he's earned it at this point in time.
Even though he
got
says
a-
he's not,
He is, though.
he is.
And we got a return with a really great promo that was only a little bit anti-American.
Just a little.
Rusev. And Rusev didn't depend on that to get heat this time. He just
No.
legitimately cut a great promo about where were my return commercials. You know,
Yeah.
I'm getting this.
Machka.
Yep.
That's all you just need to do. Just play Rusev Machka, and then that's the commercial that you need for Rusev.
True.
Rusev.
Also,
Machka.
Rusev was looking pretty good on his return.
It could be him sitting there, like taking a bite out of a giant steak.
Ooh,
Maybe.
can I be that
but-
person right
Yeah,
now?
Rusev was looking good. He had the beard. He was looking in shape. Go Rusev. Welcome back, buddy. Welcome back.
He waved his flag beautifully.
Yeah.
I mean, I am excited for Rusev to be back because I do think Rusev is one of the better performers in the company. But I am not going to lie. If he just came back to have a feud with John Cena, I'm going to be really upset because I really am tired of John Cena and Rusev being in the same feud.
Yep.
I mean, we
it
watched
was
John
kind of
Cena
a-
take his girl last year or 2 years ago.
We did, though, we did get to see Rusev drive by in a tank at WrestleMania. So there was that.
My God, I forgot about that.
Greatest WrestleMania entrances is
Yep.
Rusev.
Like he had the tank, he had the soldiers, he had the chorus going and everything. It was amazing.
Comrade Rusev's entrance was
So good.
Don't
It's
throw
gonna be
it
hard.
around.
Rusev, enter you.
Let's see what happened after. What was after Cena? There was the rap battle
Oh god.
between New Day and the Usos.
Can we talk about the New Day is showing up in segments that are really pushing the limits of what they probably could get away with censor-wise right now?
Only if we could talk about the fact that they literally brought up the page thing.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
And then on top of that, in the subsequent like releases of it, they totally just cut it out.
Yeah.
Oh no, they showed it when I was watching it on Hulu today.
You mean
Yeah,
the-
but
the-
like if you go to their YouTube page and try to look for it,
They cut it
Not
out.
on there.
yeah, they definitely cut
No.
it out.
They definitely did.
You
There
mean
was some
Xavier-
good back and
So little
forth.
shame was in our boy's face when they made
Yup.
that joke.
So
you mean
much.
Xavier Woods,
Yeah,
the
he
new
hit
rated
that.
R superstar?
Oh, dude, Woods knows what he did.
That's actually really good timing, Chris, because on my playlist, Edge's theme song literally just started playing.
Are you now picturing Xavier Woods with a mustache walking out?
Yes. As long as it's like the most porn stash you can get.
No, have you seen his NXT mustache?
The
Yeah,
Joey
that's
Ryan
exactly what he
stash.
Oh.
I mean,
Let's
a
see.
Joey Ryan mustache would be good too.
Oh yeah.
Crap! Now I can't stop thinking about it.
Joey Ryan's
his
glorious
NXT mustache is actually beautiful.
It is. Let's bring that back.
I was watching Lucha Underground, and it's the episode where Joey Ryan debuts, and I just could not contain myself. I was so excited.
Oh man.
It was just like, oh my god, it's the Dick Wrestler.
Dick has superpowers.
Yep.
I can't wait for him to do those spots.
Right? I mean, it's almost as great as Chris's favorite local indie star,
Mm.
who literally takes like a Playboy or a Hustler or something and does a moonsault.
I love
Oh, yes.
Petrov sticks it in ya.
Petrov sticks it in you, yeah.
Because the Hustler moonsault is the most dominant move in pro wrestling history.
It cannot be beat.
And we all know that the thing that makes it the most powerful is the fact that he has the Hustler with him when he does the flip.
I'm
Yes.
pretty sure he has a boner on contact.
Yeah, no, that's
As
the
the
reason why the
hustler
move
tucked
is,
into his pants when he does it.
that's the reason why the move is so devastating. It actually just stabs you.
Ugh.
I mean, it destroyed the crap out of that fake cop.
It did.
Now, Officer Payne is not a fake cop.
I like Officer Payne, and that is weird. 'Cause if
It's
any
a-
of us anti-authority here,
It's you.
yes.
I
But
mean-
Officer Payne makes a great point all the time.
He does.
The man's a menace! That's right, he is.
He is.
Actual quote from Josh during that show. He is a menace.
Petrov is a menace. Hey guys, you check in the chat. I just sent you a picture of Xavier Woods' beautiful mustache.
Oh, God.
Oh,
I just need to watch it again.
I'll click it in a little bit. My mouse and keyboard are like way too loud for this.
It's okay. I'm looking at it right now, and it is glorious.
All right. Let's see what else happened. Daniel Bryan suspended Ellsworth for 30 days.
That's not.
I'm not gonna lie. Don't get me wrong. I love James Ellsworth, but like that entire segment was just fantastic because he comes out. I watched this segment and it was just hilarious because he comes out and he's like, "Don't worry, I'm just fining you $10,000. Also, you're suspended for 30 days."
Yes.
$10,000.
Oh, and if you break any of these rules, Carmelo loses the Money in the Bank contract.
I'm just glad that we got to see him get hit in the yam bags with the rope again.
bag.
Right?
One of my favorite things about this too is if you go to his Instagram, he has a picture of his shirt on his Instagram and saying, "Please buy my shirt so I can pay off this $10,000 fine."
No. Sorry, Ellsworth.
That man
I
is-
am not giving
I
you my
hope
money.
people actually do buy that shirt. That sounds hilarious.
I was
That is
about
dedicated.
this close to buying it when I was at SmackDown that night, but my favorite thing about it is it's just the most how do you phrase it? bootleg looking shirt I've ever seen.
Just looks like they iron pressed the James Ellsworth head on it.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
They did.
like here's the thing. My friend who lives in Boston has one of those bootleg Yankee shirts that they used to sell, the Yankee stuff shirts, and that looks more legit than the James Ellsworth shirt.
Oh wow.
And those are just 100% like the most bootleg shirt, or the most famous bootleg shirt there is.
Oh my god.
Oh lord.
So what did you
let's
guys
see.
think of the battle rap overall?
I thought it was really good.
Yeah.
It's one of the few times where having a celebrity in the show worked really well. I thought Whale was is it Whale, right?
Wale.
Wale.
It's Wale. Did you guys hear the good news about Wale?
What's up?
So there are 3 members in the Titus Worldwide brand, and we all joined. So now there's 7.
Yeah.
But guys, number 8 just joined up.
Oh
Is
lord.
it Wale?
Wale is also part of Titus Brand International.
Whoa.
I don't know, man. I've
Nice to
I've,
meet you, man.
I've thought about
Yeah.
signing with Famous B. 423.
Dude.
Get fame.
I
That's
don't know. I feel
423.
like Titus Brand has been good to us.
Yeah, Titus O'Neil hasn't given us any money or anything, but he's been very good to us
It's been
He
very
really
good to
has.
us.
He
He's
hasn't
building up
yelled
the
at us for
brand
stealing his
by
gimmick.
having Akira Tozawa beat Neville this weekend.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be good.
Akira
Also, I'm
Tozawa.
slightly scared that Titus O'Neil is gonna bite me with those giant teeth of his.
Well,
He
Yeah,
just
he'll
go
just-
hooah, hooah all the time.
I don't know how I feel about that.
cha, ching.
All right.
So dumb.
So moving on, we had a match between Naomi and Lana again.
Which
Oh.
was over in it was the length
Five-
of, it was slightly longer than the Kurt Hawkins Seth Rollins match.
Yeah.
So, like,
honestly,
usual
Squash.
their entrances was longer than the match,
So like,
Yeah, like
the length of my dick.
so not very long.
Well,
slightly
obviously,
longer.
you haven't been looking at Lana or Naomi lately.
The one good thing about this is dear God, is that like glow title really nice. Like
It really is,
I hate gimmicky belts like that, but it just
but
looks
it
really
works. It works for her so well.
good.
I
Like
mean, it's her
Naomi
title, and
title?
I don't pass the glowy title to somebody at all.
yeah, don't be like John Cena where you pass the spinner belt.
Okay, I'm looking.
Yeah,
this
don't
up
do
real
that.
quick on my phone.
Which brings us to what? Oh, Chad Gable.
What?
I'm sorry.
What was next?
How great was that match?
It was
Holy shit!
Wow,
Does Chad
yeah.
Gable have a future as a singles title holder?
he really does.
It
Which
almost looked like
is-
he carried the AJ Styles match in portions there, and that is impressive.
Yeah, because like we knew Styles was gonna win, and it looked like he was like just trying to save himself for the Battle Royal that night. But man, Gables was on fire.
Which I mean, like when I look at American Alpha, I totally
Mhm.
thought that future champion Jason Jordan was going to be the standout from that tag team, but future WWE champion Chad Gable is very much impressing me.
I think they're
Yeah.
both WWE champions at some point in time. I feel like they're a team very much like Edge and Christian in the sense where after they both were on singles runs, they were world champions. And both of those guys have the in-ring talent, the look, everything that you'd want to be a champ.
I mean, I don't know if you guys noticed, but they did like a backstage interview with Chad Gable after the match, and like even that was really good.
Yeah,
Like I haven't really heard from the or American Alpha since NXT, but like and like not like I haven't heard of them at all, but like I haven't heard their music,
Wait, who are they?
or not their music, their
promos.
promos. Yeah,
yeah.
And Gable always was the stronger promo in NXT. I mean, don't get me wrong, Jordan has the look of a world champion completely.
Jordan is probably next in line comparatively.
Yes. Gables will be much more loved when it happens. You'll get a bigger reaction when it occurs finally.
Mm-hmm.
But they're a fantastic team, and AJ looked great as always. I mean,
AJ Styles is the five-star matchmaker.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
That's just what Styles is. I mean, we dick ride the Miz a lot, but also like we all love AJ Styles.
I love the Miz a little bit more, but
don't any of you fucking lie.
I heard our favorites, Mike and Maria, were back. We got to hear the most spectacular theme song that
Yes.
CMO has ever put on. How fucking jealous is Dolph Ziggler right now? Like,
It's simply the greatest.
It was good. They started off with their promo trying to explain why they were there, and once again, Sammy interrupted them.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
And it was
Sammy knows
really
what we all
good.
want.
And he was like trying to apologize for interrupting him, and then his music interrupts him, and he just leaves him so he can go out and do his match. It was nice. It was really great, and I think they're setting up. It's going to set up a feud between Mike and Sammy, which would be a good way to bring Mike back into the ring.
I agree with that. One of the things that I'm not a fan of, and we all know this is just because I love Sami Zayn.
Mhm.
I think it's bad that they're just going to use Sami Zayn as kind of a pincushion to bring Mike Kanellis in. But, do what you need to do.
Yeah.
Well,
I think that Sammy's just jealous that whoever Sammy's spending his time with isn't as pretty as Maria is.
Right.
Or as pretty as Mike.
That's petty.
that is really petty.
That's straight. You're so petty. I'm gonna start calling you Tommy Zayn. Okay.
Oh wow.
Did
Let's see
Josh
what
just
else
make a heel
happened.
turn? Is Josh our heel?
It might be.
Yeah, join me in the dark side, Josh.
Hey, real quick, Chris, you're a little quiet. You want to come back to the mic?
No.
Just there we
Baby,
go.
come back.
I'm also
It was
looking away
all
from
a game.
On me. We were wrong.
that means
Which
Zach and I
brings
are the-
us to the next part where I think Orton actually pissed someone off in the back because Aiden English
He
was
lost?
trying to. Yeah,
He lost to Aiden English. This
He
is
did.
the first time Aiden English has won a match in like a year.
Hold up.
mean, it's-
Hold up.
Not like there aren't stories of
I said hold up.
Randy Orton being a piece of shit backstage,
yeah. I don't know if he pissed someone off or they just decided, wait, this is Aiden English's time. But English was doing his thing. Orton interrupted him, and English just flipped and just started kicking the shit out of Orton. It was
Wait.
great to see.
Did he literally flip?
I think at one point he actually did literally flip.
Hey, Randy, your time was up. Aiden's time is now.
Yep.
This is not their moment. It's Aiden English's moment.
He was throwing some lefts. He was throwing rights. He kicked him. He threw him into the stairs. It was it was good.
Oh, they actually
also
had
It was
That's
nice to see.
They actually had like
I
an
also
all-around
just-
arena match. Nobody.
I heard like three of you at once.
Oh
I'm sorry.
my
What?
God.
Go ahead, Chris.
No, you.
All right, I just want to say one thing that I am loving about the new Aiden English, and this is purely like 100% because I love Vincent Van Gogh. Like, I'm literally wearing a shirt right now that has Starry Night on it. Granted, it also has a stormtrooper storming through Starry Night, but the fact that he has Starry Night ring gear, I love that.
Yes.
Ah.
So, guys, I feel like I might be skipping a segment here, but I you know how much I love Renee Young. I think Renee is beautiful. She's the most beautiful woman employed by WWE. She took it to a whole nother level this week. Did you see her in that segment with Ty Dillinger?
Oh,
Right?
oh my God.
Holy shit, how beautiful is Renee there?
Oh,
That wasn't Renee. That was actually her twin sister, Tanae.
what?
Oh,
Yeah. Fun fact, she has a twin sister named Tanae Young.
Really?
Renee, hit
Yeah.
me up. Hit me up if you're single.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I mean, she's not married to Dean Ambrose, So
She's the hotter sister.
By
And
far.
that construction worker in the back looked really attractive as well.
Yes.
You
You back off. He's mine.
he did look a little bit like a male stripper, but we'll be okay with it.
No.
I mean, there's been a lot of male strippers around SmackDown lately, so.
So many male strippers.
And Ty Dillinger's interview was absolutely wonderful.
Wait.
Uh,
Ty who?
Stan, I think, is it Stan?
I just
Who's
kicked
this Ty
Stan.
Dillinger? Is he new? I
I
haven't heard of
man.
this guy in like a couple months.
Yeah, he sounds like a perfect 10 to me, though.
What's his number 8?
Well, if you look at Supercard, his
There's 8.
if you look at WWE Supercard, the little emote that you can have for Ty Dillinger is holding up 8 fingers.
So,
What the hell?
in the words of Matt Hardy, Cat Daddy, will you fix your game?
Did Matt Hardy actually say that?
Oh, dude, have you not seen that GIF before? Like, look it up. Look up Matt Hardy or Cat Daddy. Like, somebody in an interview got him to, and this was like 6 months before he was even in that game. Like, this is when he was still technically employed by TNA. And a fan got him to tell Cat Daddy to fix their game.
Oh, that is amazing.
They still kind of have it. I mean, if you look at anything on there, like one of my favorite things to do is just look at comment sections for anything that they post, because half the comment sections are like, "Oh, this is cool," and then the other half are just like, "WrestleMania 33 tier is boring. New tier, please."
Yeah. And now we have the throwback.
Cat Daddy makes a decent game, but they do need to fix their game. That villain waiting on network might be the most powerful video game boss I've ever seen.
Yeah, I cannot beat it.
The dude's too powerful.
Too
I mean, they
damn
did
strong.
add a little bit by telling me that they're oiling up their hair and shit, but
Yep,
Roll
and
back
stretching out the
ring on
spandex. I also think they need to fix their prices a little bit on like buying packs and cards.
Well, they had to increase it. They had to increase it because they're giving you coins for free now.
Oh, okay.
Free coin.
They're giving you coins for doing literally nothing.
So let's see.
anything else good? Something, but I heard there was some kind of battle royale or some sort.
What is that? Can
Corbin
someone explain
attacked
to me what that
Shinsuke.
is?
Well, that's
Aaron-
because Corbin's a little bitch.
I mean, I did hear that the dark match was John Cena and Shinsuke Nakamura versus Baron Corbin and Rusev.
Really?
Yeah,
Hey, Vince, you should put that match on TV. People would love that match.
Yeah, people would. Oh my God, yes.
I would throw all of my hard-earned dollars at Vince McMahon to see that.
Right?
match.
I'm just going to throw my
all
wallet
of
at
my
the
Vince
TV.
McMahon dollars. All my Vince McMahon dollars.
Yep.
All 10
I'm
of
just
my
going to throw
Vince
my
McMahon.
wallet at the TV and hope something sticks.
Oh my god.
We'll make it rain, Vinny. We'll make it rain.
You know, I've noticed a little bit of an evolution through like, you know, Smarks, you know, us, the assholes.
Yes.
We all used to really like dog on John Cena. I mean, all of us except for you, Jose. But like,
Just to clarify, do not bulk me in these John Cena haters. I have been pro John Cena for like 5 years now.
that is a goddamn lie. I have
Oh, no.
pictures.
Dude, bust,
You have pictures.
John Cena busts his ass. Like when he's there, he's the first person in the building. He's the last person to leave. He spends all his time granting wishes for kids. Like
Okay,
there's nothing.
Let me
he does
correct
that-
this.
That's why his limited moveset.
let me
It's
correct
kind
this.
of
We love John Cena the person. Okay? John Cena the person is fantastic. John Cena the wrestler was getting very, 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 very stale.
that's
Yeah.
pretty
There-
stale.
Very stale, you say?
Very, very, very.
How stale?
very-
How stale?
Yeah,
Like,
I'm not-
17 varies.
like on a
Can you-
scale. Yeah?
Can you just re-clarify how many stale is he?
Okay, so
How
on a
stale?
scale of 1 to stale, he's
Uh-huh.
he's a saltine cracker
He's like-
that's a year old.
He's like Randy Orton in the ring still.
Oh god, worse.
Wow.
Hey,
Well,
motorcycle guy. It's nice to hear how small your wiener is.
Right?
But like, 5 moves of doom, all that nonsense. I used to be a Cena hater.
He's added more, and he's
Yeah, he's up to 6.
Since he got the U.S. title back at WrestleMania 31,
Yeah.
he's
He did
put
a
on
lot
a
of
good
for the
run. He's
title.
gotten better in that time frame. And it's a shame that's the end of his career, but at the same time, I can't wait for new people to
Well,
Come
get
in.
a shot.
so
Is it a shameful thing?
but on God damn it. On to what I was gonna say though. I was listening to a What Culture thing on YouTube. Right, I listened to it. I don't watch them. I was listening to one on YouTube, and they were talking about how John Cena silenced his haters, like 10 times John Cena silenced his haters. And one of the bits is about John Cena's SummerSlam record since beating the Nexus in 2010.
Yes.
John Cena has not gone over once at SummerSlam for 6 years.
This is the last year for it, too.
Yep, because he beat 7. He beat the 7 Nexus members in basically a squash match, and he's making up for it for each member.
I was kind of hoping that you would forget all about that. That way I can get those awesome points come SummerSlam. I was not going to bring that up at all. Just so when come SummerSlam, you're looking at my page. Why do you have Cena to lose?
Cena versus Rusev at SummerSlam is going to end with Rusev on top.
Yep, definitely is.
Did they talk about the single greatest John Cena fan interaction?
No, they didn't.
Which, if you guys have not ever seen it, watch the entirety of ECW's One Night Stand where he's fighting Rob Van Dam for the title.
Yes.
In like the preliminary matches, people in the crowd are chanting "Fuck you, Cena,"
Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
and it slowly degrades throughout the day where they start chanting "Cena sucks cock," which is great chant. And throughout the night, and that is the most hostile, like anti-Cena
Crowd ever.
Oh my god, they're
Oh, definitely.
brutal.
Oh my, yeah. I'm pretty sure if he actually found a way into the audience, he probably would have got stabbed.
Well, there's a
Yeah,
reason why he
definitely.
didn't go into the audience.
Yeah.
Had he won that, they would have burned down the bingo hall.
Oh my god, yeah. I forgot it took place in a bingo hall.
Pittsburgh.
Fucking
I did.
riot.
It's Pittsburgh. What else is new?
Yeah, I was gonna say
It is an
Josh's
update.
favorite city in the world.
God. All right.
Utopia?
So that brings us to the main event of SmackDown,
my God,
the Royal Rumble.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Yeah,
whoa, whoa.
There was one more. There was one last match, and that was the Royal Rumble.
A Royal Rumble? There are 30
How can it
people
be-
on SmackDown's roster?
I thought this was America. What the hell are we doing something royal on America's birthday? Maggle, you unpatriotic son of a bitch.
I'm sorry. Fine. It was a Freedom Rumble,
Oh, yeah, okay.
and
Freedom
the- and-
Democracy Rumble. Jose.
and the winner is to, and the winner faces Kevin Owens for the U.S. title.
Okay, so first off, tell me AJ Styles won.
He did.
Oh, I knew it.
There we go. Let's see. They did tease that Dillinger was going to win.
Called it
Did
from
they
a
now?
mile away.
Yeah. Yeah, it was obvious that AJ was going to win, but like the last 3 was Sami Zayn, Ty Dillinger, and AJ
Ew.
Styles. And it looked like Dillinger was going to take it for a minute.
So, Josh, I'm gonna do you the greatest favor I can ever do, and I'm gonna send this picture for you guys.
Okay.
It's gonna be in our Facebook chat.
Alrighty. And it looks like they're actually starting to tease the breakup of the Hype Bros as well.
Yeah, I did hear that. I think that's probably a smart move.
Bro.
Yep, because
Mojo deserves much better.
Mojo threw out Heath.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Heath?
Zach,
Thank you.
Zach, I'm burning up inside your love right now for that, buddy.
I was just scrolling through Instagram and saw that, and I was just like, you know who would enjoy this?
Oh, dude, I love Renee.
Oof.
You know who would enjoy this? The average guys.
Oh my god, yes.
Oh my!
Yeah, we're definitely going to be posting that to the Facebook later.
Please don't.
Whoa. We keep that to ourselves.
Well,
That is between us and how many followers
my-
does she have on Instagram?
Whoever could figure out how to get to Renee Young's Instagram.
That is between us and the 1.8 million Instagram followers Renee Young has.
This is why I hate Dean Ambrose. I'm pretty sure. Fuck you, John Good.
This
Fuck
is
you.
this is the
Hey,
reason.
we're getting off topic.
Yep.
Guys,
So,
Can we talk about
Yeah.
balls now?
yes.
2 hours
All right.
into the podcast, and we're talking
So-
about balls.
Let's talk about the great balls of balls, or the balls of balls, whatever we want to call it.
I mean, its proper name is Great Balls of Fire, but because the average guys is campaigning for all balls, everything, it is called Great Balls of Balls.
Man, we're just going balls to the walls with this
Stop using
campaign.
this as our thing.
Real plug here. Hashtag all balls, everything.
I was going to say hashtag balls to the wall, but sure.
I mean, that too. I mean, I'm feeling pretty ballsy here.
Ah,
Oh my god, guys,
So
are we
just wanna go through it
13?
real quickly here and let
Yeah,
people go.
I got this.
yeah, definitely.
Before we get into that, though, let's go ahead and do a little bit of plugging for ourselves. If you enjoy our show, we are on Facebook.com/AverageGuysPro. Also, we are on the Patreon. If you go to Patreon.com/AverageGuys, you can support our show and help us get to our goals. Our current goal right now is to get onto iTunes and other various podcast streams. All we need is another $12 a month. So if you want to give us $12 a month, that's awesome. If not, dollar makes any difference. If you do give us $1, though, you get early access to the show. You get access to our viewer voicemail where you can call in and tell us about the stupid shit that you want to talk about, or just ask us any questions that you want to. We have various other tiers that you can check out as well. And we are also now on YouTube. If you go to YouTube, you're probably going to have a hard time finding us just because we're so new, but you can go to our Facebook page, which does have a link to our YouTube page as well. While you're at our Facebook page, though, please do drop us a like. We appreciate that very much.
We're also on the Instagram
Ooh.
Yes, tell us about the Instagram.
at Average Guys Wrestling.
I can't
Where
believe we
we
got
share the most dankest of wrestling memes.
I still can't believe we got
100% all on
Chris,
Joe's-
it's impressive.
on Josh.
I got skills at getting screen names here.
So, yeah, let's go ahead and talk about the balls of balls, starting with the preliminary match that's going to be showing up on the pre-show. We have Neville defending his Cruiserweight Championship against Akira Tozawa
First, I'd like to ask why they think this is a pre-show match.
because it is a thing.
It is the
that-
cruiserweight.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like this is their show that they're going to have exclusively on the network. They'll run their advertisements for it, aka a one cruiserweight match, a show half the time.
No.
Putting it on the pre-show is the best form of advertising for 205 Live.
Ugh.
And on
Yeah.
top of that, like you're also putting one of your matches that's going to probably have one of the better spots of the night on there, so it's going to get people more interested in looking at the show. As for the match, though, I think the king is about to be dethroned for once. This is one of those things where, you know, the last time we had a Raw pay-per-view, I thought he was going to lose the title to Austin Aries. Austin Aries hasn't really shown up, period, since then, so I'm thinking that Austin wanted some time off, so giving him the title didn't make sense at the time. But I think that Tozawa...
Shit hurt.
Yeah, he's fucked up.
Yeah, I heard his back is pretty messed up.
Yeah, but Tozawa here is definitely someone that you can safely take the title off of and put on.
As much as I love the Goblin King of the cruiserweights, I do think that Akira Tozawa is going to tank this one.
I mean,
Alrighty then.
I think that we're a little biased because Tozawa is a fellow member of the Titus brand.
Shut up, Chris. I'm not trying to be biased here. I mean,
I admit full bias here. Plus, Neville is much bigger than the cruiserweight division. He
Oh yeah.
has much higher things on his horizon here, and it's a safe way to get that title off him to kind of nudge him forward towards the Intercontinental picture,
yeah,
which
definitely.
is probably
Or the-
where he should be.
Definitely. I would definitely like to see him with a higher title in cruiserweight.
Oh man, can you guys see the future? Neville versus The Miz for the IC title.
Oof.
I came to play.
The Miz got talked so much trash about him in that.
He's gonna talk trash
Or-
about the cruiserweight.
Hell, send Neville over to SmackDown and have him go against Styles for the U.S. title.
No. Styles is
That-
bigger than the U.S. title.
Yes.
I'm just saying, if Styles has the U.S. title,
I think Styles.
I'd like to see Neville and Styles just go at it.
I think Styles is going to be the next top face on SmackDown. I think he's going to be taking Randy Orton's role as big face man.
Probably.
Thank God, because Randy Orton is so goddamn boring.
He's done.
I mean,
Pretty much.
I'm starting to. Okay, guys, you probably should have someone come over here and check my forehead because I'm going to say it.
Are you on Team Randy?
I'm going to say it. Jinder Mahal is more exciting than Randy Orton.
Ah, yes, he said it.
Chris, who is Jinder Mahal? Does he have a current thing that makes him better than everybody?
Jinder Mahal is still a piece of shit.
We were close.
What? By piece
You
of
mean-
shit, you mean the modern day Maharaja.
Maharaja. And
And
current WWE champion,
Yes.
Jinder
Bradshaw.
Mahal.
You know,
Jinder Bradshaw Mahal.
Oh my God.
JBM.
God damn it!
All right.
I hate everything about this, but not as much as Chris does.
Oh god.
Yes.
There are
All
many.
right.
There are
So
many
Zach,
bad things.
what's next up on Great Balls of Fire?
Whoa, Josie! You didn't tell me who you think's gonna win the match.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got my money on Tozawa. I've been a fan of his since I saw him on the main roster, and yeah, I hope he gets it. I think he's going to get it.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Titus
I
Brand
think-
United, y'all.
Hashtag Titus Brand.
Hashtag Titus Brand.
Also, hashtag average guys for Titus Brand.
Yes.
Did you not sign the paperwork yet, Zach?
I did, but I also want us to.
We're also waiting on a return.
Yeah, we signed
shipped
the
it out.
contract and sent it to him.
That is very true.
Never replied.
He was throwing an ambulance this week. I get why he might be a little bit delayed.
No, that was Apollo Crews, wasn't it?
It was,
Either way,
it was Apollo
Titus
Crews.
is busy.
Pause for racism.
Whoa. You brought it up, not us.
I did not watch Raw because I am not a peasant.
Oh man.
This is a visual joke, but I want you guys to visualize this. I have my hand here. This is
Oh,
now pick
he's cutting out.
above that hand.
Oh dear.
This is where SmackDown is. This is where SmackDown viewers are, where the air is crisp and
Can you,
clean because it's above the pollution down here that is Monday Night Raw.
Josh?
But where
Josh,
does the pollution for Monday Night Raw come from? Is it some kind of city in Pennsylvania?
I think it's actually coming from
Oh my god.
Elias Sampson's guitar.
So I'm gonna need you to start that joke all over again.
Start that joke again.
Yeah, you cut out.
Yeah, but it was hilarious to hear the ending.
So, all right, I'll come in from I don't watch Raw, Christopher.
I'm sorry.
Christopher.
I'm not cutting this out either. Like this whole conversation is
You
staying.
have to see it, but it's not going to because we're behind a microphone. Raw is right here. Now picture my hand, and I'll put my other hand high above that hand, and that SmackDown. And SmackDown viewers that only watch that are up where the air is crisp and cool. Unlike these dirty mouth breathers down on Raw, just inhaling all this nasty pollution. The A show is better. Why watch the B show if I could watch the A show? Okay.
Yeah.
But who has 3 hours to kill every Monday night? I have 2 at most.
I mean, to be fair, me and Chris played Don't Starve together for like 7 hours.
Oh, it was amazing.
Damn.
Oh, it was so much fun.
The next match of the night is Cesaro against the Hardy Boys.
In a 30-minute Iron Man match for the WWE Raw Tag Team Championships.
Wow.
God, I love.
So that's the
these matches.
actual match of the night.
I
It's
don't know,
just
man.
tucked away down there because just Cesaro in 30 minutes of action, like we're getting 30 minutes of Cesaro time. Like,
I
that's
know.
sweet.
Just stop. I can't get any more hard.
I mean,
You can only get it so erect.
the fact that Samoa Joe might actually take the Universal title away from Brock Lesnar is pretty amazing too.
If
Yep.
that happens, it will outdo this 30-minute Iron Man match. But if it doesn't, this will probably be the match of the night.
Yeah, definitely.
I would love to watch 2 shaved gorillas go at it.
So the current kind of dirt sheet rumors going around is that the Hardys are going to take the belts back from Cesaro and Sheamus because Sheamus has a lot of filming to do and
Yeah.
has to take some time off, which I think it makes sense from the business standpoint of you don't want to have your champion not show up for 4 months and then show
Brock.
up for one pay-per-view. Shut up! I was getting to that.
Lesnar.
Oh, sorry. Are you okay? I heard you coughing.
Oh god, I'm fine.
So, like I said, it makes sense from a business standpoint, but this feud is just very good. It's one of the few feuds on Raw that's actually kept me interested. So, while the
Turns
match
out
is
when
going
you-
to be good, who knows? On top of that, we do have kind of more rumors that Matt Hardy's getting his broken gimmick match or gimmick back.
He's gonna get kicked in the head so hard in this match.
Is he going to lose a tooth, though?
No, it's gonna hit him in the part that breaks instead of falls out.
Yep.
Cracked skulls
But
for everyone.
Turns out when I didn't know this, you guys might have, that when you take 4 really talented in-ring workers and you have them work a program for a long amount of time, it tends to be a pretty good feud.
Definitely.
I mean, this is new to me.
Well, a lot of people
Who would have
weren't,
thought?
a lot of people weren't really high on Sheamus when he first showed up.
I will outright admit I called him Lamus up until about 3 months ago.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I
He's just
wasn't a
fantastic
complete.
character.
I wasn't a complete fan of his until his partnership with Cesaro. Like that turned around. It turned it around for me.
Just gotta say, Sheamus, buddy, Sheamus, I've been with you since the beginning. Okay, I have cheered for you since the TLC match with John Cena, bro.
I mean, it's not like he didn't get his push because he works out with Triple H in the gym or anything like that.
Shut up,
What?
you heathen.
I think I might actually be the heel of this podcast.
Wow.
I'm teetering pretty close to some JBL levels, and I don't know if I want to be a part of that life.
Zach, I think you and I are the faces.
No, I'm a tweener.
That's not true at all.
I'm definitely not calling Bailey awful heel yet.
I
I'll
mean,
say it.
no one's top heel. Like,
Bailey
oh,
is overrated right now.
oh,
She's boring.
oh.
So, guys, who do we have winning between Cesaro and the Hardys?
like I said, the current dirt sheets are saying so, and I'm gonna have to side with the dirt sheets. I hate to say that I'm gonna side with the dirt sheets, but I think that the Hardys are getting the titles back.
I'm in the same boat. I hate to side with the sheets, but I think the Hardys are going to take it too.
So, I'm gonna be weird again. You remember that time that they did a bait and switch on us with Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens?
Yeah.
I don't think the Hardys are walking out with the titles at Great Balls of Fire. I do, however, think they're walking out with the titles on Monday Night Raw. The thing is, like...
Are you calling for a draw?
No, hang on. You're gonna like this. Normally when the dirt sheets come out and they say what's gonna happen and it steers the entire community towards a certain direction, the WWE likes to pull a bait and switch. So, whereas we all think that Cesaro are gonna lose the titles at Great Balls of Fire because it's a pay-per-view and it's a pay-per-view match and it's gonna be a great match, WWE could think, oh, well, we still want our product to be surprising, so even though Sheamus is going away, let's have them retain the titles at Great Balls of Fire, and then let's take the titles away from them within the next week or so.
That can be interesting.
Classic World Wrestling Entertainment misdirection.
Yeah, it's
I'm
definitely
gonna swerve you.
it's definitely possible. I still think that Sheamus and Cesaro are going to lose it, purely because the Hardys are the Hardys. When they have the top belts, they're selling a shit ton of merch.
I mean, they still are selling a shit ton of merch. They don't need a championship.
No.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that, from a logical standpoint, we're a month and a half away from a redraft, give or take.
Yeah.
So now is the time to kind of move the Hardys out of the tag team picture, which is fine because both of them have bigger and brighter things ahead of them than competing for tag team titles. That was them in their 20s. I mean, both these guys are pushing 30, 40 now.
Yeah.
And they've shown that they could be world champions in other companies. They've shown they can carry that big title and make it worth something and even go for a mid-card title.
Well,
And so, like, this is your opportunity to kind of split that off. And
I'm going to be very pissed with another Matt Hardy United States title run.
he's better than the U.S. title.
Oh, God.
And that's
Yeah,
where
most of the
I
people-
will be frustrated.
Most of the people who've held the U.S. title in the last 2 years are better than the U.S. title.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the last U.S. title holder that was kind of on that level. Does below the U.S. title picture count? Because that was ADR.
ADR?
Alberto Del Rio, he is awful and boring and should never been U.S. champion. That's the last one I can think of that was bad.
I don't know. At the first Ultima Lucha, I've been watching a lot of Lucha Underground fans. At the first Ultima Lucha, like, he and Johnny Mundo put on a hell of a match. I enjoyed that.
It's Alberto El Patron, who is a wonderful wrestler. Del Rio is trash.
Hang on 1 second. Sorry.
Was that the noise of an ADR match?
I'm sorry, Zach. I didn't quite catch that. Can you repeat it?
Guys,
Sorry,
yeah.
I was playing a Belter Del Rio matches on the Xbox.
are we
Much better.
are we 12? I get the feeling that
Were
actually...
we a professional podcast who put an actual
Hey,
fart
Chris.
sound effect there? I request the sound effect that comes out of Gene's keyboard on Bob's Burgers. fart noise that he makes with his keyboard. We should put that
Yes.
there. Professionalism, guys. The average guy's got it.
The
Yep.
average professionals.
Quality right there.
Oh my god.
Average professionals.
Oh god. Johnny Freaking Awesome failed us.
It's true.
All right, so let's move on to the next match here. It's The Miz and the Miztourage against Dean Lambros.
So we've seen this
mean-
match 1,000 times already, right?
We're done
Yeah.
with it, right?
I'm
is
done
it.
with it.
This should be it. This should be the end of the feud.
I mean,
We all know which way I'm going with this one. This match is awful. So over it.
we have this conversation every
think
time
I
there's
would-
a Miz match on a pay-per-view. Like, he's gone against all these guys. He has taken on a lot of dudes. And he just can't
You know
lose.
what I want is for the Miz right now for his next feud, and I'm hoping they do it. Is the Miz versus Goldust for that Intercontinental title? The promo
Right.
alone.
That
Oh,
would
man.
be an amazing feud.
The problem
would
is
be
we've got Goldust as a heel and we've got Miz as a heel. They would get along so well because of their gimmick, their
They
style.
could work together,
It's like
but
Goldust
Well-
is working the long con. Get close to the
I
Miz.
did it for The Rock.
Zach, you were saying something? I'm sorry, I rudely interrupted you.
I was just saying, I don't have anything more to say than this. That fuck Dean Ambrose versus The Miz. The Miz is gonna win this match. For the love of all that is fucking holy, Vince McMahon. Let me say this in a way you can understand. I'm tired of this match. Give it to The Miz.
This match is fire.
Oh my god.
All right, McMahon,
He does have
calm
Wi-Fi
down.
on the jet. Hear this? He has Wi-Fi.
He has to.
And he's just
So,
bugging my
I
ankle.
wanna
billionaire
go
doesn't
to
have
New
Wi-Fi.
Japan World.
to a much less boring match, a match that I think we're all
Oh damn it.
Enzo Amore versus Big Cass, with the stipulation being whoever loses is soft.
Oh. Is that the stipulation?
No, the
It's
winner gets to keep the
unofficial
theme song.
stipulation.
Big Cass.
I do think in the
deserves it.
divorce that Zoe's gonna get the theme song. He's gonna get the "How you doing" catchphrase.
Yep.
And Cass in the divorce will get the secondary theme song, the soft song, and SAWFT is no longer Zoe's thing. That's Cass's now.
Yeah.
I'm sad.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, when they get back together here in 8 months, it'll be really.
but you can't
I think that firework killed Josh.
you can't teach that.
That's what I've heard, but I stand by the fact that you can learn to stand on stilts, so you can teach being 7 foot tall.
Yes.
But Zoe, we're through.
Yeah.
It's just so.
So
You know that they
who
went
do you think is going to win this one, Chris?
Hang on. You know they went to the back after the segment where he betrayed him, and they just hugged it out. Oh
Yeah.
they hugged it out. They were broing it up like bros should bro. I lost myself. I don't have enough breadcrumbs. However, I do think this is a Cass squash match.
Like a squash match in favor of Cass.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, oh yeah, no. Zoe is gonna pull out some shit that we've never seen before and just destroy Cass. No, Cass is
Yeah.
going to throw Zoe through the ring. Ooh,
Uh-huh.
there's some gunfire going on over there.
No, it was the kids in the neighborhood are popping off the last of their fireworks.
That's what you think.
The weird thing is I have my windows closed and I can still hear them.
I mean, that's how loud fireworks are.
Yeah,
Yeah. Like, I mean, hell, the windows are closed and you guys can hear them. So,
but then again, like I've said many times, I'm sorry. Your microphone picks up everything but you.
I'm sorry, and I don't know how to fix that. I'm like practically eating my mic right now. I don't know what else I can do.
Please don't actually eat your mic. We like having you around, and I don't want you to die. Okay, never mind. God, I wish they could see my face right now when you did that.
Podcast.
That tastes like metal. Ugh. It tastes like it just blew a robot.
You did. You did.
Oh.
I can't think of the words. Zach, take it away.
Well, since I started, I might as well finish. Oh.
Can someone mute him?
Okay, I'm done.
Okay.
Oh god, that tastes.
All right, so our next match is going to be. Oh shit! I closed the tab. Damn it.
Seth Rollins versus Wyatt.
Yeah.
It looks-
So, what are the odds that we have another Bray Wyatt squash match? Glorified Bray Wyatt squash match.
I think the odds are quite good, considering the dude literally has, what they say, a 25% win rate.
Yeah, I think that's being generous.
I think so too.
What match are we on?
Bray Wyatt.
Rollins and
Leader
Wyatt.
of Pinfalls versus the Kingslayer.
The
gone
eater
again?
of pinfalls. I like that.
Did he die again?
I think he did.
I think he did.
Oh.
I'm still here.
Oh,
Oh
cool.
god.
Yeah.
So the Eater of Pinfalls versus the Kingslayer.
Yes.
Great nickname there, Zach. So
Yeah, they're very nice.
You can't take credit for
a
that. I heard it
choice
somewhere
for
else.
No, I really
for
can't.
ends gas. And gas is going over, but we all know that. I'm out and I'm back in. Hopefully. Fuck, dude, my Twitch is so booty.
You're here. Don't worry.
Oh,
Yeah, you're definitely back.
Man,
Yeah,
I wish,
definitely.
I'm
my
glad
Twitch
we're
has
not.
been booty. But no, I do think Cass is gonna win it. But let's get back to Wyatt Rollins there.
I definitely have Seth Rollins winning here. Bray Wyatt is, like I said, the eater of pinfalls, but also just he does like neither person is benefiting from this, in my opinion. But Seth Rollins almost has a lose-lose. Like if he wins here, he loses because he's been in a pointless feud. If he loses, he lost to Bray Wyatt.
True.
Seth Rollins just needs another feud, and Bray Wyatt just needs to be against Finn Balor like he should have been for months now.
Right.
Very true.
Finn Balor should also be Universal Champion like he should have been at SummerSlam 1 year ago.
Thanks, Seth.
God damn it, Seth. Oh,
You ruined everything.
what's the over-under on Bray Wyatt walking out of this match with an injury?
Pretty low. He's a pretty safe worker, even with the
De-
person who's injured
think-
so.
Whoa.
It depends on if you ask Bret Hart. Bret probably says 110% chance. He walks out with a torn shoulder.
I think we need
Is
to
he
call
using
Steiner on
Steiner
this
Math
one.
for that?
No, I think it's just the bitter hate that Bret Hart has in his heart
Yeah.
for Seth
Definitely.
hmm
I use his indie name and then everyone shuts up.
I got Bray Wyatt going over in that it doesn't make sense for the loser of this feud going up against Finn Balor. What this feels like is whoever comes out on the other end is going that direction in the card. It would make more sense to maybe build up a Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins feud with Dean becoming a heel. I'm sure that's been on the books for a while. So with this matchup, it makes more sense to have Seth Rollins lose that if you're going to go that direction.
That's a really good point.
And, yeah.
Is
It's
the
about the
eater of,
placement on the card, boys.
is the eater of pinfalls going to be the feeder of pinfalls?
I don't know.
I'm going to go with a yes.
I was going to go with Seth simply because of Wyatt's track record. Also, Seth is, on the cover of 2K18, and I think they would just want to push him a little bit more. Try to squeeze that a bit more.
You can't give somebody the moon and then shoot them. Well, I guess you can shoot them deeper into space, but they're not coming back.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So, you guys want to talk about the ladies?
Yes.
Oh
bring on the
my
ladies.
God. This is going to be a boring match. And yes, I said it. I think Sasha Banks is pretty boring. Like, she hasn't done anything that I've been excited for since the Iron Woman Man match at TakeOver.
I love NXT Sasha. I am with Zach where babyface Sasha isn't super enjoyable. I did love Team Bad Sasha, like, way more than anybody should have. Like, if you guys want some truth about where my alignments were in the 3 Diva factions back in the day,
I'll be right back.
110% Team Bad.
So
Yeah.
bad.
And, like, I love Alexa Bliss. That's not a surprise to anybody.
Huh.
Somebody brought it up. Like, she has barely taken any bumps the last 2 feuds she's had.
Yeah.
The feud she had with Naomi and the feud she just finished with Bailey. She took so many not bumps. So,
Well,
what are you going to do?
is it possible that she's nursing a back injury?
It's possible, but, like, it's been almost, like, 4 months at this point.
I think these girls could put on a hell of a match. This is the first time in both of their careers that they've fought a woman who's about the same size as they are.
Yeah, definitely. And like I said, like, I haven't been excited for a Sasha match since TakeOver, and I'm still not excited.
Well, okay,
I mean,
let's
it-
correct you. You were probably excited for a Sasha match, but then you were woefully disappointed.
No,
Sasha
I
Banks match.
really haven't. Like, name one Sasha Banks match since if you go through every match that she's had since then, I don't think that I have actually.
Street fight with where she hit the
Did you say street fight with Charlotte?
biter. Yes, the
Oh.
Oh, that was a hell in it.
street fight. Yeah,
It was a
that
hell in
match
a
was no Hell in the the other one. They main evented Monday Night Raw about a month
Oh.
before that, where
Yeah,
Sasha
even that-
and Charlotte had a. It was a great match though, and I was excited for it, and it was very heartwarming at the end to see Sasha holding that belt up in the crowd with everybody. But that's
Is that the one
That's
where
like a-
she put her in the bank statement on the middle of the
on the metal bar, and that spot was fantastic. It's what those girls needed to do. That match looked great, but that's I want to say a year and a half ago since
I mean,
I've seen
it
a
feels
Sasha
like-
Banks match that feels like forever ago.
It really does. And like I said, I'll give credit to Sasha where it's due, but I just have not been excited for her lately. I think that Alexa's still going to retain, mainly because general logic on wrestling follows that because Sasha tapped out Alexa on Raw, it's going to go the opposite way. I hope that there's at least more than one bump in this match for Alexa, like actually make her take a bump, but
Yeah.
Oh, he's
I
back.
mean, Zach's not wrong. I also have Alexa going over in this. I don't think the time is right for a Sasha Banks win. I think the more time you keep those titles off of the 4 horsewomen, the better off you are right now. You've had, and this is possibly my Bailey heel turn with it, you've had those 4 girls shoved down our throats for, what, 2 years now?
Please.
pretty close to it.
And it's about time that we let some of the other women like Carmella or Alexa Bliss or Naomi or Mickey James or even Emma, especially Emma, right now
Can
have
you-
a chance in the limelight there.
Are you drunk?
And no, dude, Emma's wonderful. If you guys have not watched Evil Emma on NXT, you're crazy for not doing that. It's a great run.
It really is.
I think you're both drunk.
And I think
Yes, but
you're really underestimating how great Emma is. We're talking about a woman who was the final very first NXT Women's Championship against Paige and barely came up short. If she had not gotten pegged for stealing at a Walmart, even though she didn't, she would have been women's champion by now. And that's the honest to God truth about her career. But I mean, the longer we keep Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks, Charlotte, and Bayley away from that title picture, the better off I feel like both those titles are.
I 100% agree with everything Josh just said.
I do too, but
Yep.
I like being the good guy. Give it back to Sasha.
She can have it in like 6 months. I want 6 more months of being able to watch matches like Naomi versus Natalia, where that match actually means something.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Or as Jose likes to call her, Stifler's mom.
Yeah, that's just me though. I guess I'm the only one that sees that.
No, dude, she's super milfy. I don't think she has a kid, but she's about as milfy as we'll get at.
She does have cats, though.
She's
Aw.
cat mom. She's cat milf.
I did it.
So up next, we have a match that I'm excited for because I want to see Roman Reigns just go through an ambulance door. We have the Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman in an ambulance match, where the winner of said match has to put their opponent in an ambulance, shut the door, and then drive away.
It seems very counterproductive. Like, if I'm wanting to hurt somebody, I'm not going to put them in an ambulance and drive them away.
Well, you drive them to not the hospital.
I cut out there.
You drive them to the anti-hospital.
The anti-hospital? You drive them straight to hell.
I mean,
That goes straight to hell.
Here's the thing. One of the things that I've seen, again, on the dirt sheets is that we're going to have a Roman, Brock, Braun triple threat match
Oh.
for SummerSlam. That way,
Does the belt leave not on Brock Lesnar?
probably not, but
Oh.
but if we have this, it sets up kind of the fact that Braun is going to be winning the match, so he has legitimacy to enter the title match that Roman just picked for himself because he is the owner of the art. Or no, it's actually like I've read this. This isn't actually true anymore. Roman no longer owns the yard. Baron Corbin bought the Undertaker's old house, so Baron Corbin owns the yard.
Oh my
Interesting.
God.
And I don't know too much
Wait,
about I don't know too much
I-
about dogs. Josh,
I'm an
you wanna
expert of
enlighten us?
dog law. How much urine has Baron Corbin put in that yard?
Probably a good amount because that's just what he does.
Has he shit on the fence yet?
He shit on Chris's heart, but I don't know about the fence.
He did
I
indeed
think
shit
it's
on my
still
heart.
technically Roman's yard until Baron Corbin puts 20% more urine
Oh, okay.
in the yard than Roman Reigns has put there. I believe that's how dog law works.
I like Dala instead, but sure.
Bob Lala or Bob Blah Blah. What's
I'm
I
Bob
forget
Blah Blah,
Arrested
the lawyer.
Development show. Bob Blah Blah, the dog law lawyer.
Oh.
So my real hope with this match is that it is just a
The best part about that is like I don't know if it's a thing that you can hear in the stream or in the recorded podcast, but like Chris he literally goes, the thing is, and then what did you?
Just cuts.
But I'll be right back while we wait for Josh to get back. I gotta use the bathroom.
No worries. Honestly, the one thing I want to see out of this match is, just give me like 15, 20 minutes of two giant dudes beating the hell out of each other. That's all I want.
Okay, Josh is back. All
All right.
So this needs to just be a car crash, like a demolition derby. I mean, if you guys ever seen the Rock Vin Diesel fight in Fast 5, I want something like that. I want these two tackling each other through Titantrons.
Breaking the ring.
He's gone again.
Oh, goddamn it. But you know what? I agree with Josh. That's what I would love to see. Just the two big guys tackling each other through Titantrons, breaking the ring, busting up tables. Hell, take the fight through the crowd too.
Am I back?
Yeah,
You're back.
I'm going to make my pick right now. I legitimately don't know who I have winning this. I'm going to flip a coin here. So if it hits heads, it's Roman. If it hits tails, it's Braun Strowman. We have heads. It's Roman Reigns' victory today.
Oh God, no.
The sad thing is, that's my pick too. I think Reigns is going to walk out on top on this.
Chris, if you have beef, take it up with Abraham Lincoln. He's the motherfucking president, bro.
Did you flip a penny?
It was the first coin I could find.
You cheap bastard.
Pennies everywhere.
Yep. And you know what? I hate to agree with Lincoln on this one, but Reigns is going to take it.
Oh, I'm gonna be, the advocate of the fans here, and I'm going for.
Oh, Jesus! Holy hell! My ears.
I also agree. I think
So I
get it.
Yeah. No, I would love to see Strowman win, but I honestly think Reigns is going to take it.
Zach.
I do think that we're gonna have Braun Strowman, while the ambulance is rolling away, sit up in the back and visually see him. Like, that's a way to make him look strong. Like, yes, that thing drove away.
But I'm not finished with you yet.
No,
Yes.
he's not. He's totally not. They haven't got a beer in Rome yet, okay?
And then we have footage on Raw the next day of what happened after the ambulance match, and it's just like flipped over on fire in the parking lot, and they're still fighting.
Ooh,
And then they
would-
are fighting all the way to the next arena.
that would be an interesting take on the match, though. If like the ambulance is driving away, Strowman sits up, and the ambulance has to stop because Strowman somehow got to the front where Roman is, and they continue the match.
I don't think he even has to stop. You could just hear the ambulance make some very erratic driving maneuvers.
Yeah,
You're seeing Strowman sit up and then leave it to that. Let the audience's
That would
mental
be a-
facility.
yep, that would be a good ending too. I'd like to see that.
It
Yeah,
makes
definitely.
Braun still look strong, and that's really all you need here. This is a match where really these guys have nothing to lose and everything to lose with it. And it's as long as both come out looking strong on the other side, I feel like you booked a good match there. You're doing the correct thing with your two characters.
True.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm definitely a huge Braun Strowman mark here, so I definitely want him to win. I think he's going to win, especially for the reasons I stated earlier about the supposed match that we're going to get for SummerSlam. It's the only way you're going to give him legitimacy to be back into that match. Like, it was originally supposed to be Braun Strowman versus Brock Lesnar, and I think this pay-per-view or the previous Raw pay-per-view, but then Braun got hurt.
It was at Balls.
It was at
supposed
Balls.
to be at Balls.
So,
Yeah, this is the Ball show.
like, you want to give him the title opportunity that he earned, but at the same time, like, you want to push Roman and you don't want to go back on what you said. So
Okay,
so
so
why not do it this way?
I have a question. I don't read the dirt sheets as much as most people do. I'm not a true Smark. I'm sorry. Oh, Smark God, the Smarkton.
I don't read them either, Chris.
Oh, cool.
I mean, the other reason I even know is because people post them to Reddit and they put it in the fucking title of their post.
Yeah.
Whoever
Are we-
that guy is, you are the Braun Strowman Money in the Bank run of people.
Anyway, wow, that's insulting. How sure are we that the Braun Strowman injury wasn't kayfabe?
Pretty sure Adam Scher, which is his real name, his Instagram is very personal. Like, yeah, he'll post some stuff in character, but his Instagram is very personal, and he posted a lot of photos of him being injured, recovery photos, stuff like that.
All right.
Can we have a babyface monster in Braun Strowman? Like,
already
can he be
is.
a babyface and still be that?
I mean,
Just a giant, adorable teddy bear.
I mean, he's flipping ambulances and surviving that, but like, he's not a bad guy. He's just a monster.
I mean,
Okay.
you can have good monsters.
The Iron Giant
Yeah.
was a good
Yeah.
monster.
and played by Vin Diesel.
True.
You
Wow.
stop.
I mean, we know the match I want. If
Vin
they
Diesel versus Shaq.
Oh my god.
guys
Well,
can't see it,
that's
but I
it.
can only podcast so erect, you know.
God damn it.
Yep.
This
Tell
is
me
a
how
long
my
one.
ass tastes. It's a real. So, talking about real sports here, it's a real Shaq lyric. After the Heat won a NBA championship, there's footage, and you can find it online, of Shaq in a club rapping to Kobe Bryant, where one of the lyrics goes, Kobe, tell me how my ass tastes.
Oh man.
God damn it. Sports. It's just
Sometimes there's beautiful moments like that. On occasion, you just get them saying the N-word on Raw. Who knows? It's a crapshoot.
Yep.
oh my god, that was a tragedy.
Go sports ball team.
Is the VAR ball going to be in Texas this weekend? I sure hope so.
I don't know. I don't
mean-
want him to be though.
I'm pretty sure LeVar Ball thinks that Great Balls of Fire is talking about him and his kids. I honestly think... Because, like, okay, so we talked about this last week a little bit, but Dean Ambrose's music hits, and LeVar Ball, that's the name of the
Still
dad,
going to
right?
fight him.
That's the name of the dad, right?
Yes.
He just doesn't flinch. He doesn't move. He just keeps, doing his martial arts poses. Because he's a
I think
fucking
it's because he was
ass.
jealous of the Mrs. Sparkly underwear.
Oh, I'm jealous of those.
I thought
I am,
Sparkle
too.
Crotch was Chris Jericho.
The Miz is like low key sparkle crotch. Like he'll have like black tights, but sparkles like sunglasses over his dick.
If we're talking Lucha Libre here, he's Sparkle Crotch Jr.
Fair enough.
I figured you'd like that.
Oh,
you guys
boy.
ready for the main event?
Oh, I am.
Yes.
Here's the thing. We've been very vocal about how we feel about Brock Lesnar, but I think this is going to be a good match.
Ooh.
I have wanted this match since Samoa Joe signed with WWE. The second he showed up in NXT, I was saying, God damn, do I want a match with Brock Lesnar? Because it'll be a powerhouse match. These are two legitimate forces colliding into each other.
Yes.
Samoa Joe has always been just... Here's my teary-eyed sob story again. He was a very big inspiration for me as well, trying to get into the indies.
Well, Chris, he's also a fat fuck, according to
Look, Scott and I can meet in the
our
ring.
favorite wrestler, Scott Steiner.
Scott and I can meet in the ring. We can hash it out later.
You have a 22.2% chance of winning.
Yeah, but you see, Scott Steiner didn't use a calculator. He actually didn't do his math right.
He doesn't need it. He's
Oh,
a
man.
genetic freak.
Yeah.
He doesn't
Just
need
like-
a calculator.
Just like Brock Lesnar, the Steiner math here tells me it should be Brock Lesnar because Brock's a genetic freak and Joe's still a fat fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
So this match hopefully is great. I hope it's not a bad match. It shouldn't be. It should be everything that made the second Goldberg Brock Lesnar match work, but with a much better worker this time.
Yeah, with more of it.
And I do think we legitimately have... Like, I said this when the show was starting. We have a legitimate chance. Like, Samoa Joe is a believable hero, I should say, that would save us from Brock Lesnar. He's very
Yeah.
believable.
I agree. I think that just based on what we know, Joe isn't gonna win as much as we want him to. But we've also, like, quote me and correct me if I'm wrong, but we've never actually seen Samoa Joe versus Brock Lesnar. So there's the fact that we've never seen it, so we don't know how they're gonna book it.
Right.
But
we have
Brock
seen...
Lesnar is the only actual person who has beaten Goldberg clean.
If Goldberg was
Yeah, that
booked
is
in-
true.
If Goldberg was booked in TNA, Samoa Joe would have beaten Goldberg clean.
I don't know if I can actually agree with that though.
You're right. TNA had the same shit bookers as WCW did.
Chris, you just got
Oh.
out.
Yeah, I think we lost Chris,
No, I'm here.
and we just lost Josh.
Well,
Oh, and now he's back.
So
Well, my mic heard me.
So, what do we have for picks here so we can wrap this up so we can end this show?
I don't want Brock to win, but I have Brock winning.
I'm gonna go with
Same here.
I'm gonna go with Joe, just because I really don't want to say Brock.
So you remember that time that I hoped against hope, and I wanted Sami Zayn to win Money in the Bank, and then when Baron Corbin won, I was just mentally and physically destroyed?
That's how I'm gonna
Yeah.
feel if Joe doesn't come out with it.
I'm gonna pick Brock Lesnar because I don't want to feel like that again.